Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Gadwin Gantarona, and today I'm going to show you how to make a plant cell and an animal cell model using the materials that you can find at home, or at least affordable school supplies that you can find on school supply stores. So these are the materials that I have bought and used in making this project. An illustration board, depending on the size of how big your project you want it to be. Other materials that I have used and bought include clay, color pencil, ball pen, oil paint, taped papers, scissors, and toothpicks. So now, as you can see, I started out by looking for inspirations on the internet regarding this project. I started out by sketching and tracing, then cutting the pieces, and then started coloring them with the materials that I have mentioned. This is my biochemistry laboratory project, and I started making this project last August 24, and I finished this one on August 29. The due date for this project is on August 31, and part of the instruction given by my instructor is to upload a video on YouTube about the process of making this one and to explain the function of each part of the cells. And that's what I'm going to do at the end of this video, so stay tuned. So right now, as you can see, I am done sketching, coloring, and cutting the model for my plant cell. And what I'm going to do is to do the same on my model for the animal cell. So the main reason why it took me a couple of days to finish this project is because I also had other projects from my other subjects, and because this is the project that has the farthest due date for me, I chose to do this one the slowest. So now I am starting to outline and color the model for my animal cell. So now I am finished coloring and cutting my models for my animal cell and plant cell. And what I am about to do next is to get my clay and start molding them as the parts of both cells. If you look closely on the desktop on my laptop, you can see the image of the model that I took inspiration with this project. So in this part of the video, I am going to start explaining the different functions of each parts of both cell, because I was not able to record the entire process of making both models, as my phone cannot handle any more storage of video filming and video editing, as my laptop cannot do the same because of outdated reasons. I am going to start with the plant cell, which consists of the cell membrane, the vacuole, the cytoplasm, the chloroplast, the nucleus, the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the mitochondria, Golgi bodies, cell wall, and ribosomes. So a plant cell is a eukaryotic cell that vary in several fundamental factors from other eukaryotic organisms. From the word itself, plant, it means it belongs to the plant group. Plant cells are distinct when compared to animal cells. They are larger and they perform different functions. The cell membrane of a plant cell is a semi-permeable membrane that is present within the cell wall. The cell wall of a plant cell, on the other hand, is a rigid layer that protects and provides structural support of the plant cell. A ribosome on a plant cell is the smallest membrane-bound organelle which consists of the RNA and protein. It is the site for protein synthesis. A chloroplast has a chlorophyll, which absorbs light energy from the sun and uses it to transform carbon dioxide and water into glucose, hence the reason why a plant is color green, because of the pigment chlorophyll. A vacuole's function is to store and sustain turgid pressure against the cell wall. The Golgi bodies are involved in distributing synthesized macromolecules to various parts of the cell. The vital function of a nucleus is to store DNA or hereditary information required for cell division, metabolism, and growth. A cytoplasm has the same function in both plant cell and animal cells. It provides support to the internal structures and is the suspension medium for the organelles and maintains the shape of a cell. The rough endoplasmic reticulum in both plant cell and animal cells has the same function. It is responsible for the production, folding, quality control, and dispatch of some proteins. A smooth endoplasmic reticulum's function, on the other hand, is to make cellular products like hormones and lipids, and it also distributes those products throughout the cell and to places in the organism. Now we are most familiar with the mitochondria, which of course is the powerhouse of the cell. Its main function is respiration. Now I am not going to explain those parts of the plant cell that are found in the animal cell, because basically its functions or their functions are the same, at least almost the same to those parts found in the animal cell. The thing that is most distinct, that is different in an animal cell against a plant cell, is that an animal cell doesn't have a cell wall. Now, an animal cell is the basic unit of life in organisms of the kingdom Animalia. Hence the word animal, which means it belongs to the animal group. Animal cells do not have plant-specific organelles like cell walls, which again support the plant cells, or chloroplast, the organelle that carries out photosynthesis. And here's the finished product of my project. And that's it for this video. I hope you learned something, and it is really appreciated if you click like and subscribe. That's it again. Have a good day.